Hello, dear children. Today we are going to see the second lesson from the second unit. The name of the story is The House Builder, and this is a story of a mason. Mason means what? Mason is that person who builds the house. ज्याला आपण मराठीमध्ये गवंडी असं म्हणूया. So this is a story of a mason who worked for a building contractor. The mason always strove to do his work to perfection. He was very much keen that his work should be perfect. तो सतत प्रयत्नशील असायचा की त्याचं काम जे आहे हे काम अतिशय व्यवस्थित परफेक्ट व्हावं यासाठी काय असायचा त्याचा आग्रह असायचा. As soon as a house had been designed by the architect and details finalized by the engineer, the contractor would send for the mason and leave the responsibility of building the house to him. The mason would then, without wasting any time, start his work. So, these are some of the steps in building or constructing a house. First, the architect used to design the house. Then, rest of the details were finalized by the engineer. Then, this engineer used to give the responsibility to the contractor. And this contractor, he used to hand over his work for the completion to the mason. And when that particular responsibility was handed to the mason, this particular mason used to do his work with lots of dedication. So, when these steps were followed, the mason would then, without wasting any time, start his work. And once when the responsibility was given to the mason, he never wasted any time. कुठल्याही प्रकारचा वेळ वाया न घालवता हा मॅसन हा गवंडी काय करत असे आपलं काम पूर्ण करायला घेत असे. ही वुड टेक ग्रेट इंटरेस्ट इन हिज वर्क ऑफ बिल्डिंग अँड डू इट विथ फुल डेडिकेशन. आणि पूर्ण निष्ठेनं हा मॅसन हा गवंडी आपलं काम पूर्ण करत असे. ही मेड शुअर दॅट ही यूज्ड द बेस्ट कन्स्ट्रक्शन मटेरियल of high quality, the measurements of the wall, doorways, arcs, etc. And this mason, he made sure that he used the best construction material. The material that was used to construct the house should be of the best material. The quality should be very high. The measurements of the wall should be proper. The doorways म्हणजे काय प्रवेशद्वार. The doorways should be apt or proper. The arcs if necessary in the house. Everything was looked very keenly by the mason. Were perfect and he gave an excellent and appealing finish to whatever he built. So final outcome of the house was the best because he took lots of efforts in building the house, and that's why the finish was very appealing and the constructed house was naturally excellent. The owners of the new houses built would be more than satisfied with the construction, and the people who were the owners of these houses, they were satisfied with the construction. Not only satisfied, but they were more than satisfied. It means that they expected a good kind of house, but they found that the houses were built something more than that. And that's why the satisfaction was more than they expected. म्हणजे त्यांची जी अपेक्षा असायची त्या घराबद्दलची त्याच्यापेक्षा कितीतरी पटीनं जास्त चांगलं ते घर तयार झालेलं असायचं. The reason was that the mason, he took very keen interest in the constructing of the house. Because of the zeal, diligence, loyalty, and persistence that he displayed in his work, the mason was in great demand and fetched good business to his contractor. Now, why was this possible? This was possible because this particular mason, he took zeal, diligence, loyalty, and persistence in his work. What is zeal? Zeal is enthusiasm, म्हणजे उत्साह. What is diligence? Diligence means constant and careful efforts. सततचे पण तरी सुद्धा अतिशय काळजीपूर्वक घेतले जाणारे प्रयत्न किंवा घेतली जाणारी मेहनत. लॉयल्टी इज प्रामाणिकपणा. अँड पर्सिस्टन्स मीन्स कंटिन्युअस एफर्ट्स, मीन्स सातत्याचे प्रयत्न. या 4 गोष्टी कुठल्याही कामामध्ये जर आपण ओतल्या किंवा या 4 गोष्टींनी कुठलंही काम जर आपण केलं तर ते काम कधीही चुकणार नाही. त्यामुळं या मॅसननं त्याच्या कामामध्ये या 4 महत्त्वाच्या बाबींचा समावेश सातत्यानं केलेला होता आणि ऑब्व्हियसली त्यामुळं त्याचं काम किंवा त्याचं घर जे बांधलं जायचं ते घर लोकांना खूप आवडायचं. द मॅसन वॉज इन ग्रेट डिमांड अँड फेच्ड गुड बिझनेस टू हिज कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर. आणि त्यामुळं त्याचा जो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर होता त्या कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरला चांगला बिझनेस मिळत असे, कारण लोकांना अशी सुंदर पद्धतीनं बांधलेली घरं आवडतात. बरोबर आहे. आपल्याला सुद्धा जे काम आपण करतो ते काम जर चांगलं झालं आणि सगळ्यांनी शाबासकी दिली, सगळ्यांनी आपल्याला आपलं कौतुक केलं तर आपल्याला आवडतं की नाही. तसंच या गवंड्यानं सुद्धा बांधलेलं घर जे होतं ती घरं सर्व लोकांना खूप आवडायची. सबसिक्वेंटली द कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर रिकम्पेन्स्ड द मॅसन हँडसमली विथ अ व्हेरी गुड सॅलरी. ही कुड मीट the needs of his family sufficiently without any scarcity. And obviously then the contractor recompensed the mason handsomely. म्हणजे त्याला दिला जाणारा पगार जो होता तो पगार खूप चांगल्या प्रकारे हा कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर त्याला देत असे. and when he used to get a good salary he could meet the needs of his family sufficiently विदाउट एनी स्केअरसिटी. आणि त्यामुळे त्याच्या घरच्या गरजा ज्या होत्या त्या गरजा अतिशय व्यवस्थित पद्धतीनं पूर्ण करू शकत होता. स्कॅरसिटी मीन्स कमतरता. तर कुठल्याही कमतरतेशिवाय अतिशय उत्तम पद्धतीनं तो आपल्या घरातल्या लोकांचं पालनपोषण करू शकत होता. द मॅसन दस कंटिन्यूड वर्किंग विथ ग्रेट डिवोशन फॉर मेनी इयर्स टिल ही बिकेम अ ग्रँडफादर. Now this mason, he continued with his work for many years until he became a grandfather. Then he decided that it was a time to retire and spend time playing with his grandchildren. Now he worked till the time when he became very old. How much old? Till that time when he became a grandfather. म्हणजे आजोबा होईपर्यंत सुद्धा हा गवंडी काम करत राहिला. बट देन ही फेल्ट लाईक दॅट नाव आय हॅव टू रिटायर. रिटायर निवृत्त झालं पाहिजे. व्हॉट इज दिस रिटायर? व्हॉट इज दिस पर्टिक्युलर स्टेज इन द लाईफ? तर ही अशी स्थिती येते की त्यावेळेला आपण जे काम पैसे मिळवण्यासाठी करतो ते कुठंतरी थांबवण्याची वेळ त्या ठिकाणी आयुष्यामध्ये निर्माण झालेली असते. आणि या गवंड्याच्या बाबतीमध्ये सुद्धा असंच झालं की खूप वय होईपर्यंत त्यांना त्याचं काम केलेलं होतं. अँड सो ही फेल्ट लाईक नाव आय हॅव टू रिटायर अँड व्हॉट आय शुड डू? आय शुड स्पेंड माय टाईम प्लेईंग विथ हिज ग्रँडचिल्ड्रन. आणि त्याच्या नातवंडांच्या बरोबर त्याचा वेळ, त्याचं वृद्धापकाळातला जो काही त्याचं आयुष्य होतं ते घालवायचं इच्छा या मॅसनच्या मनामध्ये निर्माण झाली. बीइंग अ फर्म माइंडेड पर्सन, सो ही वॉज अ फर्म माइंडेड पर्सन. वॉट एव्हर ही डिसाइडेड फॉर हिमसेल्फ ही फॉलोड इट. सो बीइंग अ फर्म माइंडेड पर्सन ही इन्फॉर्म्ड हिज कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर ऑफ हिज डिसिजन to retire from house building. So he had finalized for himself. त्यानं स्वतःसाठी अगदी पक्क ठरवलेलं होतं की आता मी माझं काम थांबवणार आहे. And so he informed his contractor of his decision. And the decision that he had taken, what was the decision he had taken? He had taken the decision of becoming or of getting retired from his work. And this particular decision he conveyed, he told to his contractor. The contractor was very disheartened to lose such an excellent workman and urged the mason to continue his job. Now, after listening to this decision, was the contractor very happy? No, not at all. The contractor was disheartened. He felt very disappointed. Why? Because this particular mason was a very good mason, and to lose such an excellent workman, to lose such an best workman, and urged the mason to continue his job. Urged means what? Requested. And he requested the mason to continue his job. त्यांनी त्या मॅसनला, त्या गवंड्याला विनंती केली की तू तुझं काम थांबवू नकोस, तू तुझं काम चालू ठेव. But to no avail. Now, but at any cost, this particular mason was not ready to listen to the request made by the particular contractor. To no avail means of no use. This request was of no use. This is a phrase, to no avail. So here this request made by the contractor was of no use. The mason had made up his mind and refused to carry on. To make up one's mind. Here see. Made up his mind. Here make up one's mind is also a phrase. And make up one's mind means what? To decide. The mason had decided that he is not going to continue with his work. त्यानं ठरवलेलं होतं पक्क आपल्या मनाशी की आता मी माझं हे काम थांबवणार आहे. अँड सो ही रेफ्यूज टू कॅरी ऑन. आणि त्यामुळं त्यानं ते काम पुढं कंटिन्यू करायला नकार दिला. फायनली द कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर कन्व्हिन्स्ड द मॅसन टू बिल्ड वन लास्ट हाऊस ऑन अ ब्युटिफुल अँड कन्व्हिनियंट साईट. नाव द कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर ऑल्सो केम टू नो that this mason is not going to listen. He is not going to continue with his work. So he requested him to build one last house and on a beautiful and convenient site as a special favor. आणि एक फेवर म्हणून त्या ठिकाणी शेवटचं घर बांधण्याची विनंती या कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरनं या गवंड्याला केली. The mason agreed to do so with great reluctance, not too happily either. And he agreed to do it, but unwillingly. अनिच्छेनंच त्यानं हे काम करायचं मान्य केलं. The construction started. It was a most beautifully designed house to be built at a sought after location. Now, as he agreed to build his last house, the construction started. But now, see the stage or the particular mindset of this particular mason. He was doing his work physically, but mentally he was not in his work. The construction started. It was a most beautifully designed house to be built at a sought after location. That means the location was also being selected specially for this house. The design was made specially for this house. So all the things were made specially for this house. But the thing was that the mason was not mentally prepared to build this house. This particular all the things, सगळ्या गोष्टी खूप जाणीवपूर्वक आणि मुद्दामहून त्या ठिकाणी ते घर बांधण्यासाठी निवडलेल्या होत्या. पण या वेळेला मात्र त्या गवंड्याची मनस्थिती त्याच्या कामामध्ये बिलकुल सुद्धा नव्हती. हावेवर द मॅसन कुड नॉट पुट हिज माइंड अँड हार्ट इन हिज वर्क. हे वाक्य किती महत्त्वाचं आहे बघा. आपण एखादं काम जेव्हा करतो ना, त्यावेळेला त्या कामामध्ये जर आपलं मन रमत नसेल, आपण ते काम जर मनापासून करत नसू, तर ते काम चांगलं होणारच नाही. बघा, घरामध्ये सुद्धा आपण अभ्यास करत असताना जर अभ्यासामध्ये आपलं लक्ष नसेल आणि फक्त आई सांगते म्हणून आपण अभ्यासाला बसलो असो, तर तो अभ्यास व्यवस्थित होतो का? नाही. द सेम थिंग हॅपन विथ दिस मॅसन. नाव mentally he was not prepared, mentally he was not ready to do his work, but still, as it was the request of the contractor, he had agreed to build this last house. But he was not able to put his mind and heart in his work. He did his work very roughly and carelessly, without interest or dedication. Building material used was of low quality, but he did not care. So now, as he was not able to put his mind and heart in his work, the work that was done with less care. Carelessly he did all the things without interest or dedication. Now, he was not able to do the work with wholeheartedly, and that's why he could not put his mind in the work, he could not create interest in his work, nor he was able to do his work with dedication. Dedication, निष्ठेनं किंवा अतिशय काळजीनं तो आपलं काम करू शकत नव्हता. Even the building material used was of low quality, but he did not care, because we know that he was very much aware of the quality of the house. He was very much aware of the material that was used for the house. But for this particular house, the low quality material was used. But he did not care for that. Why he did not care? Because this time he was not interested in his work. या खेपेला त्याचं मन, त्याचं लक्ष त्याच्या कामामध्ये बिलकुल नव्हतं, आणि त्यामुळं कितीही खालच्या दर्जाचं साहित्य जरी वापरलं असेल तरी सुद्धा त्यानं त्याच्याबद्दल थोडीसुद्धा तक्रार केली नाही. He simply wanted to complete the job in haste and finally retire. Now he was in such a mental state that he wanted to complete his job and finally retire. And in what way he wanted to complete his job? He wanted to complete his job in haste. घाईघाईमध्ये त्याला त्याचं काम पूर्ण करायचं होतं, कारण त्याला रिटायर व्हायचं होतं, त्याला त्याच्या कामातून निवृत्त व्हायचं होतं. The house was ready earlier than expected. Now, finally, the house was ready. But how it was ready? It was ready earlier than expected. Very roughly made structures, weak walls, poor finish, and did not look as good at all as designed. We know that this particular house, this last house, was designed very beautifully. बरोबर आहे, हे खूप सुंदर पद्धतीनं डिझाईन केलेलं घर होतं, पण त्या गवंड्याच्या निष्काळजीपणामुळं the house that was prepared was not at all good, because the structure was roughly made, the walls were very weak, the finish of the house was very poor, and that's why it did not look good. But still he completed the house in haste. Why? Because he wanted to retire from his work. Yet the mason did not care, and though the house was built very roughly, this mason did not care. त्यानं अजिबात त्याची फिकीर केली नाही. He informed the contractor that the house was ready and he was waiting to hand over its keys to him. Now, as the house was ready, he informed the contractor. He told the contractor that the house was ready and now I am waiting to hand over the keys to you. The contractor arrived at the site. As he was informed by the mason, the contractor came to the site. He came over there. He arrived at the site. He had a file of legal documents in his hand. आणि तो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आल्यानंतर त्याच्या हातामध्ये काय होतं? ही हॅड अ फाईल ऑफ लीगल डॉक्युमेंट्स. कायदेशीर कागदपत्रांची एक फाईल त्याच्या हातामध्ये होती. द मॅसन हँडेड ओव्हर द न्यू हाऊसेस कीज टू हिम. And what did the contractor do? The contractor, instead of going in the house, he handed the keys of this newly built house in the hands of the mason. त्याने काय केलं? त्या मॅसनच्या हातामध्ये या नवीन घराच्या चाव्या दिल्या. But the contractor did not step forward to enter the house to see it. And contractor did not go in the house to see the house in what way it was built. Instead, with a broad smile, he handed over the file along with the house keys to the mason and said, beaming happy tone, what did he say? These are the ownership documents of this new house in your name. The house is yours. I had planned it as a gift for you. So see, now here the mason had prepared the house, he had built the house, he was ready to hand over the keys to the contractor. But on the contrary, on the opposite side, this contractor had brought the file of legal documents. कायदेशीर कागदपत्रांची फाईल हा कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर घेऊन आलेला होता. आणि काय होतं या फाईलमध्ये? तर या फाईलमध्ये त्या गवंड्याच्या नावावरती केलेलं ते घर होतं, त्याची ती कागदपत्र होती. अँड द कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर हँडेड द कीज अँड द फाईल टू द मॅसन. अँड ही व्हॉट डिड ही से? ही सेड दॅट दीज आर द ओनरशिप डॉक्युमेंट्स ऑफ दिस न्यू हाऊस इन युअर नेम. हे घर जे आहे, या घराचा मालकी हक्क किंवा त्या ठिकाणी हे घराचे जे मालकी हक्काचे कागदपत्र आहेत, हे कागदपत्र मी तुझ्या नावावरती केलेले आहेत. अँड नाव द हाऊस इज युअर्स. हे घर आता तुझं आहे. आय हॅड प्लॅन्ड इट ॲज अ गिफ्ट फॉर यू. अँड द कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर सेज दॅट आय हॅड प्लॅन्ड दिस हाऊस ॲज अ गिफ्ट फॉर यू. आफ्टर लिसनिंग दिस, व्हॉट डू यू फील? वॉज द मॅसन हॅपी टू लिसन टू दिस? हे ऐकल्यानंतर त्या मॅसनला आनंद झाला असेल काय? सी, think over this question and you will find the answer on your own. So, dear children, read the story very carefully and then find out the answer to the question which I have put in front of you. What is the question? Do you feel, was the mason happy to listen to this? Thank you, dear children.